Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. First things first, I gotta say is I'm glad to see Lucas Browne is back in the heavyweight title picture. The WBA has cleared him from any wrongdoing. Um, as we all were fully aware that Lucas Browne was previously serving a 6 month suspension due to a failed post-fight drug test after his title win against Ruslan Jagayev, which that title has now became vacant. Um, Browne has maintained his innocence throughout that whole ordeal, which I have reason to believe that he was set up too, based off the circumstances and based off there's previous incidents where Fresno Kendo, who also fought Ruslan Jagayev in Chechnya for the regular world title, also tested positive for a banned substance post fight and was cleared due to a B sample coming up inconclusive, tested negative, which made the results become inconclusive. So, the WBA has, they've actually have stated that, you know what, we will clear Browne for any wrongdoing due to the fact that he unintentionally have taken clenbuterol, meaning that somebody has spiked him, which we all believe that was the case. Okay. Now, Browne had referred to the fact that he believed that there was a steak that he consumed while he was over here in Chechnya. It was tainted. So that could have led to his failed tests and all that. But, anyway, lesson to be learned. He also went to say that I was given the steak the night before the fight at the weigh-in, so I'm assuming that's what it was. But it's all speculation. Needless to say, it doesn't have anything to do with me. It actually makes your heart go 3 times faster. So for me to have something like that in my system for a world title fight over 12 rounds is pretty stupid, to be honest with you, which I would agree. Given the fact he did test negative, 3-4 days before the championship fight? Yeah, that's very odd. But needless to say, I'm glad the case is settled. He is back into the title mix now. They have reinstated his rankings with the WBA. The WBA has reinstated his ranking. However, they will not reinstate his status as regular world champion. I don't know why, but he is to go ahead. He will have a chance to fight for that title against Fresno Kendo, who was initially scheduled to be his next opponent after his win against Jagayev, which is now a vacated win. Speaking of Jagayev, he is retired, so he won't come back. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it on that situation. But I do hope Lucas does win. I do hope this fight does come off between him and Fresno Kendo, because I think that is a very winnable fight for him. Because if he does win, we can definitely see chances of him maybe fighting Joseph Parker, because that's a fight I would love to see. Australia versus New Zealand, and obviously I would have to favor Parker to win that fight. I know my Kiwi subscribers would love that as well. That would be a sweet victory for them. But needless to say, there's also speculations that Okendo is also nursing an injury. So he's still, from what I've been hearing, he's still trying to recuperate from that. But if that fight between Browne and Okendo doesn't come about, then there's also the rumors that surfaced that David Haye will be in line for that title shot, against Lucas Browne. And I have to be very honest with you guys. I do not want to see that fight, okay? Because David Haye does not deserve a title shot. I don't care what you say. I'm not bashing David Haye, but the bottom line is this guy has fought very poor opposition ever since his return, and he promised fans that he will give us good fights, and he'll be fighting the top competition. He has yet to do so. So he's been very selective on who he wanted to fight, and so he can make the most money out of it. Okay, fine. It is his prerogative. He can go ahead and do what he wants to do, given the fact he is old at age and he's not the David Haye of the old. I get that. But just don't deceive the fans so you can just, make the most profits out of it. That's just my problem with David Haye. He doesn't deserve the shot. If anybody deserved the shot, I would say Alexander Ustinov, if he just cooperate through the VADA testing program like he should. I think Ustinov should be more deserving of a shot than David Haye. So the next logical fight that to be made if the Okendo fight falls through is Lucas Browne versus Alexander Ustinov. If you agree with me, cool. Comment on the comment section below. If you disagree, comment on the comment section below. Let me know what the guys' thoughts are. Care to comment, share, subscribe. Signing off. Peace.